Another episode of The City Lights has arrived, where artsy places gather with delicate foods and beverages. They become one interesting program to look up to. The City Lights provides you some information about cool spaces to visit, with beautiful view from numerous rooftop bars in Jakarta. Buckle up because this is going to be amazing. Kali ini kita menuju sebuah rooftop bars yang berada di tengah gedung-gedung perkantoran, namun bisa menyihir dan membuat Anda merasa berada jauh dari keramaian. Hause Rooftop yang terletak di MD Building Kuningan ini bisa menjadi tempat pilihan Anda untuk nongkrong dan menghabiskan waktu bersama teman-teman Anda. Sudah ada Hina selaku pemilik Hause yang akan menunjukkan tempat ini dan bercerita tentang bagaimana ia mengawali bisnisnya di bidang kuliner.
My name is Hina. I am from Indonesia, born and brought up. And basically what you're seeing here is Hause. And why do we name it Hause? Is because we wanted to have a feel of home away from home in the middle of the bustling city, because we feel like this is where a lot of the corporate clients are, the corporate buildings and everything. So we feel this is a good feeling to give people who want to come here, and I just want to relax before I go home from the traffic or the craziness basically that Jakarta offers us. Why I chose F&B is because I actually really love the F&B line. I love to eat actually. And then I felt like that was, and I worked in an F&B before this as well, and I felt like this is where my heart connected very much. Like, it's very tiring, it's a lot of detail work, but because I could see myself waking up every single day and like, okay, let's do this, because I really like it. I think at the end of the day it's passion-based as well, and hence why we decided that, okay, you know, I would love to build on the F&B line as well, yeah, which is why we ended up opening this space. And when we saw it, it was just an empty plot of land actually, and then we kind of felt like, okay, this can be something, because it was like a really nice empty skyline before this building was being built in front of us, obviously. But yeah, that was pretty much how we started. Why F&B? It's just passion-based, I would say.
Berbicara tentang konsep, sang pemilik Hause menggabungkan inspirasi yang datang dari berbagai tempat yang telah ia kunjungi sebelumnya. Tak lupa, ia selalu memadupadankan tiap elemen untuk membangun ambience yang ingin ia hadirkan di Hause. Terciptanya sebuah konsep desain tentu tidak lepas dari pemilihan furnitur yang tepat. Bisa Anda lihat, tidak ada warna mencolok yang mendominasi ruangan ini. Tentu sang pemilik bermaksud untuk memberikan suasana santai tanpa menghadirkan warna atau elemen yang mengagetkan di mata pengunjungnya.
Well, yes, I would say throughout my travels, throughout my, I think, yeah, my imagination, how I even came up with the idea or the concept of it, it was like every day imagining what would it feel like going to this place and how do I want people to feel when they come here. So it really came from that space, and it was just more of like, okay, how do I develop that idea into something more real? Obviously, I had some inspirations from my own traveling when I used to go to the restaurants and from the places that I used to work as well before. I learned a lot of things even from them, and it was really putting all of that into this space, which I feel like is putting my love into this space at the end of the day. So every day I used to be really scared, like, what if it doesn't turn out the way I want to and everything. And I remember my husband saying, it doesn't matter if it turns out the way you want to, as long as you can see yourself coming here every single day, that's all that matters. As long as you are satisfied for yourself, focus on that. And so I just sticked with that, and that's pretty much how it happened. But yeah, nowadays every time I travel, I would somehow the other like, oh, this looks nice for a house, let's get this for a house, and then I'll put it in this, yeah. So it's like a little pieces of here and there, which reminds me of my travel, I guess, in some sense.
Konsep plastik memang bukanlah hal baru di dunia desain interior. Namun tidak dipungkiri, bagi Anda penggemar tanaman hijau dan menginginkan suasana sejuk di rumah atau tempat tertentu, rustic merupakan pilihan yang tepat. Rooftop bar ini dilengkapi sejumlah area untuk tanaman yang tetap bisa diakses oleh para pengunjung, sehingga ruang gerak mereka tidak terbatasi. Terlihat perbandingan tanaman, furnitur, serta kapasitas pengunjung yang sudah diperhitungkan, sehingga tempat ini tetap terlihat efisien tanpa menimbulkan kesan yang terlalu penuh.
So definitely, if you want to know more about us here in House, just follow me and I'll show you more about our space.
We'll go deeper because they have something else to offer right after this break. Stay on the City Lights, the great view you won't see in anywhere else.
When you're